checklist. I will, in the very soon, create a checklist, an underway checklist, and a stopping checklist, and a docking checklist. And I used to make fun of my dad when I was little. When we were out in his boat, he would trailer it, and he'd have a checklist for everything. And he'd have it on this little pad of paper, and he'd create like a new one every single time, like copy the old one. Well, this was before technology, so like, I guess maybe that's what you had to do. Yeah, well, yeah, because you really couldn't copy things very easily. You didn't have printers, so yeah, that's what he would do. He would copy his old checklist that was everything was checked off to his new checklist, like every morning that we're going to go out on the boat, or maybe the night before, I can't remember, and then he'd recheck it. And I'd be like, oh my god, Dad, the checklist. And you go through, you have the life preservers, you have the life preservers, you got the binoculars, just go through this, and I'd just be like, oh my god. And what I never understood, like opening up the wells, I couldn't figure out why the hell he had to keep everything on the boat. But every single time we'd come back, he'd take everything off the boat, we'd wash it down, of course, we'd wash it, it's always a good thing, but then take everything off the boat, but then we wanted to put it back on, like immediately. He'd store it in the garage, and then the very next day, we'd get the checklist out again, and put everything back on the boat, and check it off. And if I forgot one thing, he'd be like, oh, did you check checklist? Ah, see, he'd be like, oh yeah, the checklist is important. So, I'm turning into my dad. But being the Coast Guard, many years ago, that was instilled in me as well, is checklist and stuff for boats, because you forget stuff, and things are important, on a boat. You can sink, or you can have problems. So, right now I have my mental checklist, but I will commit it to paper, and just start adding stuff. Well, it's not even actually mental. With technology, as I was driving, I took verbal notes into Notepad of things I should be checking this morning, because I remembered I pulled out a meter that records your speed, so I have to make sure I put that back on so we will know our speed today. Well, we'll know it via GPS, but we won't do it via the water. And it's kind of important to both because you can record speed over ground and speed over water, and you can figure out your drift and stuff, how far the wind's pushing you, the current things. So I'm going to do that. So I got my checklist. That's the thing. But yeah, I'm a little nervous. This is a big boat, 47 feet. Never driven a boat this big as captain. I was a crew member of Coast Guard boats, 41 foot and 44 foot. But I never drove it. The coxswain drove it. I would get the lines out and things like that. But this is big. I'll be driving the boat, and I'll be in charge of her. And the most nerve-wracking part is getting off the dock. But it's going to be pretty easy to get off the dock because the wind direction is really favorable today for me. It's just going to push me right off. But still, it's all new. So a little butterflies in my stomach this morning. I did my meditation, which helps a lot. Just driving to my new mooring place. There's a little bit of a car juggle because I have to leave a car here, and then my dad is going to go with me. He's going to pick me up here, drive down to the boat, down the bay, which is, I don't know, maybe 30 miles probably down the bay, and then we're going to leave from there. So this is where we will be staying for the summer. I think over here someplace by that big rock, as I believe where our mooring will be. But it's gorgeous morning out here. And so we're gonna be going all the way down to the bay and then sailing back up here, motor sailing probably, and sailing combination of motoring, just playing around for today. So, going along the dock here, so you got my junk, stuff we're gonna put on the boat. And there's Bernie on the boat. He's freaking out, I'm out up there. Bernie's on the boat, yeah. Hi Bernie. What's going on, Bernie? Alright, we are underway on our maiden voyage. Haha, Bernie's here. Thad's here. Didn't hit anything off the dock, which is good. So it's burst. Good sign. We're heading up on a buoy over here. And then we're going to make a turn up the bay. We're under motor engine. So, for now, maybe we'll sail later on once I get a little more comfortable. Just trying to get used to the steering and the engine and stuff. Alright. Bye for now. Okay, babe. Here's your video. I'm on the foredeck. On the foredeck here. Really windy and really rough. But it's beautiful out here. It's awesome. Bouncing around. Alright. Whipping through here now. We're heading toward the Newport Bridge. What was that? We almost had a dog dish overboard issue, but my dad saved it. We almost did a man overboard drill with the dog dish. Just zooming in. Here's the Newport Bridge we're coming to. And it's sporty out here. You really can't tell with the camera how choppy it is. Oh, it's less choppy than what it smells. hope the mast will get underneath it, right? Newport Bridge. We just cleared it. We hit it. Hit our mast. This is our living room view for the summer. Isn't this gorgeous? This Newport Bridge. We're out right here in the middle of it. There's Jamestown. It's a big ass rock right there. So, yep, that's will be our, I don't know, patio view.